how you can explain it to us.
Okay. So everything that is dysfunctional is accelerating and converging towards possible global catastrophe. Concurrently, at the same time, everything that's creative, compassionate, and innovative is rising, and everything that rises tends to converge, and at some point there's going to be a convergence of that which is emergent, and it goes, and you end up with a new world.
Oh.
Thank you.
You see it your way, and I see it mine. It's something that's existed since the dawn of time. We gotta learn to live together each and every day. And if you could see what I see, we might find a way. 'Cause I know that we are different, but inside we're all the same. And someday you're gonna realize we're playing the same game.
A mile in my shoes.
A mile in my shoes. Do you think your eyes would open and see another view if you walk a mile in my shoes? Would you be so cavalier with the words that you choose? And would you be so quick to put aside someone who's not like you? Not if you walk the mile, a mile in my shoes. Oh, 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 oh. Why does it always seem to be that everyone I know has a better plan for me? Well, I'm just trying to get my life straight, doing things my way. And if you would only listen, there might come a day when you do not only think of me as a smaller man than you, but an equal part of a bigger plan that's gonna see us through. Oh, a mile in my shoes. Do you think your eyes would open and see another view if you walked a mile in my shoes? Would you be so cavalier with the words that you choose? And would you be so quick to put aside someone who's not like you? Not if you walked a mile in my shoes. And if you're always out there looking down, you will never see what's true. And if we start seeing eye to eye, you'll see the real you. It's really nothing new. Oh, if you walk a mile in my shoes, do you think your eyes would open and see another view? If you walk a mile in my shoes, would you be so cavalier with the words that you choose? And would you be so quick to put aside someone who's not like you? Not if you walked a mile, a mile in my shoes. Whoa.
You see, the reality is, I woke up one morning as a middle-aged dad in suburban Detroit thinking somebody's got to say something. And so I set out on this journey with nothing but a camera and 20 questions. And the rest, well...
Ask yourself, who am I? What do I want?
Where does infinity end?
Where are you going?
Do I have a soul?
What is the meaning of life? What are we all so afraid of?
What happens to me when I die?
When you die,
we don't know for sure that there is an afterlife.
This assumption has created enormous pain and suffering to human beings on this planet.
I'm not sure that heaven exists, and I don't think I really care.
Anything that I do is not good enough to get me into heaven.
We're afraid we're not good enough.
We're afraid we're not worthy. We're afraid we're not worth it.
I don't think I'm worth it.
Fear is like a plague, it's like a disease. And it has its way to infiltrate people's minds.
Sometimes we institutionalize our dualistic thinking. We call it religion. And then we go to war.
The world religions have an important role. They themselves have been a principal source of violence.
Just imagine for a moment,
God loves you.
God is make-believe. God is fairy tales.
God is certainly not a dead white male in the sky.
The real goal is something much more amazing, you know. It's much more fantastic.
Describe God? Oh.
Allah Rahman, God the Merciful.
East, west, north, south, up and down.
It is our work who bring this next level of evolution into being.
Hi, I'm Diane Powers. This is Ward. Obviously, you've seen them all through the night, but we wanted to thank you all for coming out tonight and sharing with us where we've been for the past 3 or 4 years. I know a lot of friends are in the audience and seeing it for the first time, so thanks for coming out. And thank you, Regina Abraham, for hosting the night, a wonderful new friend and a great supporter. And thank you. Yeah, thanks, Regina. Rock on, sister. I think one story that I'd like to share is when Ward and Scott had come up from the basement, they just finished the movie, it was such a relief because as we had traveled and interviewed everybody, and it started out like you heard, it was just supposed to be fun, but then we'd go and Deepak Chopra, Thich Nhat Hahn, Thomas Keating, they'd sit down, they'd say, this is very important. It's a very important time in the world. You're making a movie about oneness. Now we've done our part, or I've done my part. Now you can't let this sit on a shelf. You can't just let this be a half